first went to camp in about 1972 as a young teenager. I went to camps in Kyle and Och and with my sister Alison and other friends. We had enormous fun. It was a great time to be away from home with friends, just discovering yourself, discovering the Bible, and camp did have a big impression on my personal faith. Up till then, church had always been a little bit dreary and long, often incomprehensible. My family weren't Gaelic speakers, and sitting through a Gaelic service can be very long and dreary. But camp was the first time that anyone had ever actually asked me personally if I was a Christian, and it really helped me to see the difference between faith and church. The faith that I saw in the other leaders and campers was a vibrant, living thing, and it really made me realise that knowing Jesus was something good and something to be looked for. I didn't make a profession of faith till many years later, but looking back, I definitely recognise that camp sowed the seeds of my faith journey. The other thing I remember about camp too is the amazing singing that we did. I learned so many beautiful hymns and choruses at camp, and I still remember the words and still give them a little hum now and again. As an adult, my experience of camp first began as an assistant cook. My dad, Kenny MacDonald, ran the football camp for many years, and I was drafted in to give my mum a hand in the kitchen. The boys all had a great time at football camp, I think, but my abiding memory is of just being exhausted. Those boys could eat so much food, it was incredible. I do remember one occasion really steeling myself to tackle peeling a batch of potatoes that was just looked like a whole barrel full. But they were great fun, and encouraged me to continue doing camps then as a leader. And my husband and I latterly did camps in Oswestry and London, and we also did the USA camp. That camp was a huge adventure and a real stepping out into the unknown. And when I look back on it, I think, what possessed us to think we could take 30-odd teenagers across the Atlantic and drive around in minibuses on the wrong side of the road. But of course, God was with us, and that was a time in my life where I really recognised the value of being dependent in prayer and of feeling buoyed up by the prayers of other people. Camps have always been enormous fun. I've got just too many memories to even go into them, although there is one of a reenactment of the fight scene from Mission Impossible on Rill Beach that sticks out in my memory. But camps are just as the camps programme and me enter our 60th year, they are an experience of shared memories, and I'm so glad to be able to share the memories of camp with my own children and now with my grandchildren. And although camp hasn't taken place this year, I do hope that they can take place next year and for many years to come.